Kada su me doveli ovde, rekli su mi da se nalazim u inkubatoru. Nisam prvo razumela o čemu je reč. Inkubator je mesto gde dolaze ljudi i nude ideje. Znači, svaka ideja je dobrodošla ovde. Čekam na intervju sa gospodinom Erel Margalitom. To je čovek koji je vizionar. Jedan od vrlo bogatih ljudi, mnogi kažu da je milioner i da se nalazi u samom vrhu po onome što zaradi tokom godine. On je čovek koji investira u nove ideje. I te nove ideje naprave male kompanije. Pa onda te kompanije donose njemu jako veliku dobit.
So where are we? We are at the historical mint building that was built at the time of the British Mandate by the great architect Harrison. This very same building was then used by the State of Israel to print money as the mint up until the 1980s. And then for 30 years, it was standing here empty like an old jail until 3 years ago, we came here and transformed it into an exciting media center here in the heart of Jerusalem overlooking the old city.
Sve ovo ovdje iza mene što vidite, to su jednostavno male firme koje on napravio, koje razrađuju jednu po jednu ideju.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mira Polak from Serbia.
Hello, Mira.
And I heard about you all fantastic things.
Oh, good. So maybe I shouldn't talk.
No, you should. You would never miss a good idea.
Okay.
This idea probably could be rejected from some other people, but you will not miss it. And you invest in it.
That's right. And we help build it. Companies are not discovered, companies are created with partnership. In partnership with entrepreneurs, with very smart people. The problem with people is that usually they have 20 ideas, and you need to help them focus on one.
CrossReader is a company that built a browser forward button.
This is your personal discovery?
Me and my team. For about a year before we started building a company, we built a prototype. Mm-hmm. And we reached to the incubator, and the incubator liked the idea and decided to fund it. And here we are.
We are a fund that invests primarily in new media and web and communications. But, we have here next door not only business entrepreneurs, but also social entrepreneurs. So we also accept ideas that can change society.
And we are one of the leaders of in-game advertising, where we allow advertisers to connect to the gaming audience.
That was better than anything.
Israel is a startup nation. Everybody here has an idea. Everybody here has something to say.
How you select?
Exactly. So you need to orchestrate. You know what a shtetl, it's like the religious Jewish tradition is you sit down in a circle and everybody has an idea, and even the rabbi and the youngest person, they're the same. That's what we have here. A shtetl for high tech. The ideas that come up here could be the greatest ideas. And it's not only Israel. It's Israel and New York. It's Israel and London. It's Israel and China. It's people that are in different markets with different ideas. They come here, we think about them together, and we go. And I think that the Israeli culture is to build something even when there's a crisis in the world, to continue even if the markets, financial markets are in a problem, and never be afraid and never think that you cannot do anything.
Can I walk in and to say, listen, I have an idea of this and that, and I would like to start a business or this and that. Would you listen to me?
Yes, if the idea makes sense, and you think that, and you see the business logic behind this idea, then yes, we can make a company out of a good idea.
If you're right, run. If you're not exactly right, the market doesn't really accept your product, change, but move forward.
Why don't you play the game?
How many times you had a bad judgment up to now?
Well, first of all, if you don't dare, if you don't make mistakes, you don't create big things. We have a culture here, and that maybe is very special to Israeli culture. It's okay to try and succeed only in the next project. Failure is not really failure. It's an experience which did not work, that you're going to use to do the next big thing.
We look into the movie and we extract all the information that you'll see in the movie so that it could be discovered by search engines, by new media services.
For
example, anything that you'll see in the frame, whether it's the car, the clothes, the watch, whatever you'll see in the frame, somebody said something, the location, all is now open, going to be outside for search and for discovery.
Is it the future what we are talking about?
We are getting closer. Not the future, but it's getting closer.
How do you protect your ideas?
You never protect. You get first to the market. Some people are worried about IP and lawyers. We're worried about getting our name first in the market. Our last company, which was a Swedish-Israeli international company, Click, was the biggest European IPO in the last 10 years. It's a company that was started from nothing, and last year it was worth $2.8 billion. And the smallest one is 5 people in a room next door, but the largest one is 1,500 people with $320 million of revenues. Yes.
I heard that you are going to go to politics.
Oh my goodness,
yes.
I'll tell you something.
Is it an idea?
In the last 20 years in Israel, high-tech revolutionized business in Israel. Restaurant business, you have great restaurants. Communications, you have networks here. There's one area where there's no change and no innovation. It's politics.
And you're going to go there?
Exactly. The great leaders of the world were historical entrepreneurs.
Good. Možete da mislite, ali ako to ne možete da realizujete, to ništa ne važi. Thank you very much.
You.
Thank you for this time, and thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you.